Hi, everybody. Officially, welcome to October 20th. What? Cooking class. How? How is that a thing that it's October 20th? But it is. So, and it's 90 degrees and we're cooking harvest food. That's all right because it's really, really cold at night and in the morning. So, we are making tonight a harvest pumpkin chili. It's really fun and different. So thank you for being adventurous and joining me to make this. We're also going to make a Halloween spoopy dessert. Well, spoopy is my son's word. Spooky, spoopy, whatever. So that'll be really fun. And the dessert we make, it's super optional. It takes 1 second to make. Actually, because we're making a Halloweeny, it's going to take like 5 minutes instead of 1 second. But knowing how to make this, it's a great snack or a breakfast item for all kinds of times. My husband and I make them all the time and they're really, really good and they store easy and whatever. So we'll teach you a fun little easy snack to have. So that being said, we're gonna get started. Quick reminder, I think all of you have cooked with me before, but I'm gonna tell you anyways, 2 things. Number 1, we're a team here, we're a family, and there's people out there in our little Zoom land that are cooking all by themselves. And there's some people cooking with lots of help and support in their houses. And so it's our role here, my role, whatever, my intention to make sure that everyone sticks together and that we're a united team and that nobody gets left behind. So that means sometimes we wait for people to catch up because it would be really stressful to move on without them. At least I would be stressed out not knowing, like, wait for me. So we don't want that to happen. So that's number 1. Number 2, kitchen safety, friends. I can't see you. I can only like read your words in the chat. So I'm going to give us all kinds of tips on knife selection and cooking our meat all the way through and safety, safety, safety. And I just have to trust that you're doing it. Okay? Safety. All right. That being said, we gotta wash our hands. That's where we start. Even if you washed your hands 10 minutes ago and then you've been doing a bunch of stuff, wash them anyways. 20 seconds, warm water with soap. Where's my theme song, you guys? Who's gonna write my theme song? This is what we're supposed to sing. I just love looking out the window right here on my chickens. I have a pomegranate tree out there. And all my chickens are gathered under my pomegranate tree because they're just dropping off right now. And they are living their best lives. Funny. All right. So I might have said in the email that we were going to do dessert first or get it started first, but we're not going to because our chili has to cook for like 15-20 minutes. So we might as well make dessert then. And so that's what we're going to do. So we always start with prepping. So let's gather all our stuff, shall we? And you guys also, I lied in my supply list. I'm sorry. Instead of a big pan, you want more of like a soup pot because we're making chili and we're going to cook everything right in here. And then that's just going to be where it stays. So I had said a large pan, like a frying pan, but we really want more of a pot. So if you got out a pan, switch it for a pot. Very good, because we're going to need deepness to hold all the goodness in there. And we're going to start with our chopping because chopping's where it's at. So we want to get all that done and out of the way. So all we really have to chop is, if you're using a pepper, which I don't want to, but I'm going to for my husband, and an onion. So those are our 2 things to chop. I put avocado on the list, but that is truly an optional topping, so we're not going to touch it right now. So I need my garbage bowl, you guys. Here's my garbage bowl story. I love having a bowl on my counter to put my wrappers, my food scraps, whatever in. It's just so nice, and I don't have to keep carrying stuff to the trash. So, garbage bowl. If you don't have one, get one. It's my Toy Story club. Okay. And then now we need a knife. And for vegetables like this, the bigger the better. Let's talk about knives, shall we? When you're picking out your knife, a lot of people are nervous with the big ones, the King Daddies, because they're big. And I get it. However, you have more control with this big knife than you do with the smaller one. There's just less place to hold on to. Like, look at all this space to hold on to. So bigger is better. Also, you don't have to work as hard. And that's kind of where people would hurt themselves, because if they're working really hard with a teeny tiny knife, and then you get kind of careless. So I do encourage a big knife, as long as you feel comfortable. That's what we want. Alrighty. So we're gonna start with our onion, because I think everyone's doing an onion. Everyone should be doing an onion. And then we'll move on to the peppers for those that are doing peppers. So onion, we're gonna start by cutting off the tip and the tail. Tip and tail. So we're just gonna saw right through it, flip it over, saw right through the other side. This is where I love my garbage bowl. Just right on in there, just with all the skin. So then to get the skin off the best, I like to cut it in half. Do I do that every time? I don't know. Maybe I do it different every time. But I'm going to stand it up on its flat end. Oh, I'm going to be crying tonight. I can feel it already, you guys. This onion is going to make me weep like a baby. Stand it up on the flat side, and we're just going to cut it straight in half. There we go. Now I'm going to pick the skin off. And there's like this little layer under the skin that usually comes with it. And I just like it too. Otherwise it gets annoying when it's time to cut it. So peel off your skin. That'll work. Both sides. We're going to use the whole shebang tonight. And then we're going to dice this baby into small pieces. If you have a small space, you may want to get a bowl to put your onion in after we cut it. Whoa, but because we're only cutting one or two things, I'm just going to make a pile on my cutting board right here. So here's how I like to cut my onion. Flat side down, inside of the onion, straight down. So now it's not moving anywhere, right? You don't want to do it like this. It's like, hey, come back here. None of that. So flat side down, and I always call them rainbows. I start at one end, one flat end, and work my way to the other end. And I'm just going to cut little slices. You can do them kind of wide if you want, because we're going to do more. So I'm just holding on tight with my hand over here. It looks like a rainbow, see? My dad is helping me out. Sweet. Okay, cool. Well, thanks, Dad. Next time, let Tommy do it so she can learn. All right, friends. So then when I get to the top, I like to turn my onion around and do the other side. I do that because otherwise I feel like I start to lose my grip on it. In the center section, this is my bridge. Squeeze everything together, and there we go. Now I'm going to take the whole stack, twist it sideways, and I'm going to go back through it again. This is where it tends to get a little messy, and that's okay. It doesn't have to look beautiful. You're just going to chop it into some more chunks. It starts to fall apart on me every time. Just push down with your hand. There we go. And if you still have big chunks, you can just go back through it. Very good. Other side. Here we go. Rainbows. Rainbows, rainbows. Very good. Now it got weird for me to hold it, so I'm going to turn the whole baby around. Ooh, my eyes. Here they go. Yep. Holding tight. Come back here. Holding tight. Make it a bridge so I can hold everything together. There we go. Stand them all up. Turn it sideways. I don't want you. Woo, my eyes. And then I'm going to go back through all my slices the other direction to get little bites. Come back here. If they start falling over on you, you can just lay them down. Just tip the whole thing over. All right, you guys, I'm crying. I got to go wash my hands. Oh, I'm crying. It's burning. Woo. Oh. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm actually really surprised I made it that far. I cut an onion last night from the same bag and I was bawling, like one cut in. Woo! Burning. All right, friends. So when you're done with your onions, give me an O in the chat. And then also, oh, let me tell you about chat. If you guys want We have Jack here. Hi, Jack. She's so great. If you guys have questions, you want to change your chat to say all panelists and attendees. So that way Jack will also see your questions. So O for onion. And then if you're doing a pepper, put a P in there also so that I know, I'll know who's cutting a pepper with me. Good, good. O means onions done. P means pepper coming. Oh my, ooh. OP. You don't OPP. Sometimes I can't help myself, you guys. I just can't. OMP. It's so funny to me. I don't know why. I just am so easily amused. Good, good, good. It looks like lots of people have peppers. OC. Does that mean carrot? Or does that mean LA? Orange County? It's funny. Okay, let's see. Tommy's got a pepper. Sav's got a pepper. Shandy's got a pepper. Amber. Shmerky. Shannon. Katina. You don't have to start your peppers yet, friends. I'll teach you how. Matthew's here. Yay. Hi, Matthew. Glad you're here. Glad you made it, friends. Fun, fun, fun. All right. Lots of O's done. Okay, good. Then I am going to start talking about peppers. Just because. If you need me to wait, let me know. But since not everyone's doing one, I need to turn some light on, don't I? It's going to be a cave in here in a minute. Here we go. I forgot. It's getting dark. Gosh, can you guys imagine in a couple weeks when we do this? How dark how dark our houses will be. All right, pepper people. I'm going to rinse my pepper. How much of this pepper would you like, darling? Half, quarter? All of it? Ooh. I don't like peppers. Okay, here's how we're going to cut a pepper, friends. These babies have a nice flat booty, so they stand up nice. I got a question. Let's see. Let's see what it is. Done. Good. Okay, thanks, Luke. Okay, so your pepper, you're going to stand up on his booty, and we're going to cut the thing in half. Straight down the middle, just like this. Straight down the middle. And then you're going to have all this fun stuff inside. So what we're going to do with this is we're just going to rip it out with our hands. So I like to go in underneath the bottom of the stem, and you just kind of pull it and drop it in your garbage bowl. Hey, Mark, welcome. All we've done so far is chop up our onions, so feel free to chop up your onion. So you're just cleaning out like all the white stuff and all the seeds. That's what we're digging out. Let me come do this one up closer. So I like to dig in under here and just kind of rip it. Gets the stem right out. And then I just pick out the seeds, the white parts, and give a little tap. Wouldn't it be nice if cleaning out our pumpkins for Halloween was this easy? But it's not. All right. Cleaned out peppers. All right, friends. Now, I like to do it laying flat on its open side so that it doesn't roll. And what you're going to do is cut little strips. So you're going to kind of come at it at the side because it's kind of weird there. And then you go around it, cutting strips. If it starts to feel like the mushy, like it's caving in on you, you can tip it over and do it this way. But it's just a little bit, to me, it's a little bit harder. Once you get to this part, it's no biggie. But just little strips. Woo! Man, do I not like peppers. This is love right here, you guys. And then once you have your strips, I like to just kind of lay them all on top of each other. And then you're just gonna, I don't like this. I don't like all this white part. I'm not even eating it, and I don't want this part. But anyways, put them on top of each other, a couple of them, stay. Hold them nice and tight. And you're just going to go down your strips to make little bite-sized chunks. If they're moving around too much on you, you can just do a couple at a time. That's fine. Whatever makes you comfortable. Ugh. Peppers. They're so good for you, you guys. Those of you that are eating them, good for you. They're so good for you. They really are healthy. Ugh. All right. Do my other half here. I think I'm going to keep these big because honestly, this is just for my husband and he doesn't need that much. I'm going to cook them for him, but I'm just going to cook them like this so you can just snack on them. Ooh, all right. So we do not need, and I'm not lying this time, we don't need this knife anymore. We have nothing left to cut the whole night. Isn't that fun? So I'm going to put my knife in the sink. Actually, I'm just going to wash it real quick. Gotta get all that pepper juice off. Ooh. All right, so when you guys, on the computer, what did I miss? You missed chopping an onion. And if you want to use a pepper, chopping a pepper. That's what you missed. That's it. For those of you that are coming in late, let me remind you, let me tell you, you're more than welcome to be here and we want you here, but we are not going to be able to wait because that's not fair for the people that were here on time. So you can ask questions and we'll do our best, but we're not going to be able to wait for you. Cool? Good, good, good. Okay, so when you are done chopping, give me a C for chopped. Also will stand for ready to cook. So let me know. Woo! Got a couple C's coming in, baby. Look at all those C's coming in. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Very good. Yeah, Andrea, you guys are so funny. Wow, I think almost everybody is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close, close. Is there anyone I'm worried about? I do worry about my friends, you know. I want to make sure that we're all like together in united front. Thanks, Katina. Thanks, Yanni. Does that mean you're starting your pepper or that you did a pepper? All right, I'm gonna have a sip of water. It's been a long time since I've had water today. All right, we are gonna gather. We're gonna gather. Actually, we have time. We're not gonna gather. I don't like a mess. I don't wanna get confused. Remember, if you're still chopping, keep chopping. But once you're done chopping and you're ready to cook, is it backwards? Which way is a C for you? I don't know if it's a mirror image or if it's like my side. I don't know. C means cook, ready to be done chopping. I don't know. Awesome, Elizabeth. Good job. All right. So we're going to need, for those of you that joined a little bit late, I had said in the supply list to use a big pan, but I kind of lied. You want more of like a soup pot. So this is our cooking vessel for the evening. If you have a lid, that'd be lovely. If not, we'll stick a cookie sheet or something on top of it. But this is what we're going to cook in, this pot, a biggish pot. There's a lot of stuff going in here. So get out your biggish pot. I don't even need my garbage bowl right now. Woo! Life is good. But I'm going to cook my peppers separately because I don't want them in my chili. So I'm going to get another pan for my peppers. Is that going to work? Why not? Why not? I just washed it, so it's still wet. I put my dishes away about 6 seconds before I came on here tonight. Garbage bowl, what about you? All right. All right, friends, I feel like we're ready. I think. I don't know. Actually, there's a couple people I want to know how they're doing. Donnie, Luigi, how you doing? Are you ready to go? Give me a C if you're ready to go. Shandy ladies, I want to make sure you're ready to go. Give me a C if you're ready. Luke, are you ready? I think you said you were done. Hey, Luke, just so you know, at the bottom of your thing or on your questions, there's a Q&A that you've been using, and that's fine. But next to it is a chat, and that really is the best place because then it just pops up on my screen. Almost, but not yet. Oh, okay, cool. No problem. No problem. We're waiting. All right. Oh, I can get this started. Let me start writing my list while we're waiting for the last couple people to finish chopping. I'm going to do it the way I like. I'm going to remember this time. Uh-huh. Done. Good. Done. Oh, Luke, you found it. Yay. Good. All right, Donnie, Luigi, let me know when you're done. And Shandy ladies. And then I think we're good. Uh-huh. Got it. Okay, we don't need this yet, but I'm just ready, ready, ready. Okay. How are we doing, friends? How's Choppy Chop Land? If you're waiting, wash a dish, wash your knife. Also, I guess we can run down the list of stuff we need. Why not? No problem. Hopefully most of you get all this out while you're before class, but we have two kinds of beans. I have black beans and pinto. We have I found fire roasted tomatoes. So 2 cans or 1 big can of fire roasted tomatoes. You need a small can of pumpkin. I couldn't find it, so I have a King Daddy. Onion powder, garlic powder, cumin, cinnamon, or pumpkin pie spice, or both, chili powder, salt, and pepper. I'll have it all written out later. And that was all the stuff that was on your shopping list. So, very good. All right, let's do it, shall we? Okay, here we go, friends. So, pot. We're going to turn our pot on to, let's do medium high. Medium high. That's fine. You can use water instead of oil. I'm going to use a little bit of olive oil. Just going to drizzle some in my pan. As a reminder, I'm doing my peppers in here so that I don't have to have them in my food. So we're going to start by cooking our onions. For those of you that know me, I like to cook my onions a lot. So get these babies going. I do not like crunchy onions. There was a part of me that almost was going to cook them first. And then I'm like, no. You guys don't mind. Okay. Onions in. If you're using peppers, put those in also. Mark, here's how I did the bell pepper. Cut it in half, rip out the seeds, and then I just cut each half into strips. And then I cut the strips into baby chunks. So that's how I did it. So if you're using a pepper, throw that in with your onion. Gotta wash my hands again. I have the cleanest hands ever after this. Oh, I should get that nasty pepper off my cutting board. Be gone with you. Okay, very good. All right, little spatula. And we're just going to mix this around in the oil. And let them get going. Sometimes I find like the little tail of the onion in here that I don't want anymore. I didn't want it in the first place. There we go. So get it nice and coated. Okay. Peppers. Oh, I should have used a different spatula. All right. Get off. Okay, so we're going to let this cook. You just want to cook your veggies. Yeah, they're all in the pan. Everything's in the pan. Onions and peppers in the pan with a little bit of olive oil. You want to cook your veggies until they're soft. Once you like how they look, if I'm still cooking my veggies, feel free to turn your burner off so they don't overcook. We all like our onions at a different crunch. So when they get close to how you like them, just turn it off. Mine's going to be in there a minute because I want them soft. Woo! I never use this pan. It's like, where's my big one? And this one, I need a hot pad. My handles get hot. Take care of your hands, friends. If you need a hot pad, use it. The peppers are cooking up nicely. So the next thing to go in the pan is going to be our turkey. If you're using ground turkey, hopefully you are because it's healthier, but also ground beef is fine. So you can go ahead and get that out of the fridge if you haven't yet. We'll just get it ready. Oh, good. Good, good, good. Okay. How are you doing, friends? When your veggies are how you like them, which mine's not close, so don't worry. But when your veggies are how you like them, go ahead and turn off the burner and put a V in the chat. I don't even close. Well, they're getting there. They're getting shiny. Shiny, shiny, shiny. The peppers, on the other hand, look lovely. I guess, if you like that kind of thing. Wow, this thing is smoking. Well, that's going to be crazy loud. Look at that thing smoke. My goodness gracious. All right. We got a B and we got a C. I don't know what those mean. So we want a V for veggie, or you could do a D for done if you want, if your veggies are how you like them. Unless that's a guessing game for me. What do you have the stove on? I have it on medium, Mark. Medium high, actually. It's like it's 7 between the medium and the high. Because I'm trying to get my onions to keep up with your onions. There's a V. There's a D. Haha, one of each. That's fun. That is fun, fun, fun. It's not too bad. We're getting there. We are getting there. I kind of wish I liked peppers because they look really fancy. There's another V. My beans are not in the pot. No, just onions and peppers. Just onions and peppers. You guys hear that popping sound? It's like a virtual conference. And they're just like popping in the background. Just stop your popping. We get it. We get it. We get it. That's funny. Okay. My onions are looking lovely. Remember, you don't have to wait for me. When your onions make you happy, your peppers make you happy, turn them off. Could it be? Mine are close. Mine look real good. Maybe if I put this on. Let me try that. I don't even know what done peppers look like. These look good. Is that a done pepper? We're going to call it good. These are like charred. Here's my charred peppers. They look beautiful. Look at how you guys with your done veggies. You're so good. All right. I'm going to turn off my peppers. All right, friends. I think my onions are good too. Yay! Okay, so if you have not got out your meat, now's when you want to get out your meat. We're going to put it in. Onions are usually done. Yeah, I know my onions. Thanks, Elizabeth. I do know that. And actually, I know peppers too. I don't like them. All right, let me see how many V's we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 dones. I'm going to turn my onions off too to join you. My onions are brown because that's how I like them. You guys want to see my onions? Because I don't like peppers. I said it like 6 times. I don't like peppers. I don't want them in my chili. My onions are nice and brown because that's how I like them. And my peppers over there, because they're for my husband. I'm not eating them. But I'm being nice and I'm cooking them for him anyway. All right. Yay, good, Mark. Now you just got to cook them all up. Some more D's coming in. D or V as in veggie or D as in done. So let me know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! I love it when we're like all united. 11. Nice. You guys are awesome. Good, good, good. All right, friends. 12. You guys are so good. So good. All right. Well then, next up, Mark, I know you just got yours started, but you're a little bit late, so just listen up. Next up, all we're going to do is throw our meat in the pan with our veggies. So let's talk about raw meat, shall we? Raw meat is full of bacteria when it's raw. So we don't want to touch anything else after we touch this meat until we wash our hands. So this is like, all right, make sure, yeah, you can use whatever you want, Elizabeth. We haven't done our tomatoes yet. Make sure once you open this, it's going straight in the garbage and your hands go straight to the sink, okay? So whether you're using turkey or beef, we're gonna open our meat, get it in the pan. Oh, mine has like 7 layers of plastic. There we go. Get it in the pan. Straight to the garbage. And then wash your hands with warm, soapy water. Do not cheat on this one. You do not want raw meat all over your kitchen utensils, your clothes. You don't want it. Very good. Okay. So my burner's off. Your burners are probably off. Let's turn our burners back on, shall we? This time I think like medium, like 5, 6, something like that. That'd be great. That'd be great. Hi, Kirky Pops. Welcome. Just so you know, what we have done so far is we've chopped onions and peppers, and we've cooked them in a pan, or a pot, sorry, a pot. And we are just now adding our meat. So, friends, we are going to chop up this meat, and we're going to cook it pretty much all the way. So you want to give it a nice chop. Mix it all around with your veggies. Mix, mix, mix. Chop, chop, chop. And then we'll let it sit for a minute. And what we're going to do is get our spices ready and our beans ready. So let's get our chili powder. Great job, Mark. Just add your meat. So we're getting chili powder. We're getting cumin. We're getting garlic powder. Onion powder. Salt and pepper. Oh, and our cinnamon. Why don't I have that? Then our cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice. I'm going to do both because I think it's so good. And for our measurements, we are going to need a half a teaspoon, a regular teaspoon, and a tablespoon. You guys, I got handles on my drawers now. I'm so happy. So good. Okay. That's not it. A teaspoon. Yes. A tablespoon. Mm-hmm. And a half. There we go. Half a teaspoon, regular teaspoon, tablespoon. That's it. I'm gonna give my meat a little stir. Give your meat a little stir. Mm-hmm. Okay. So mine is starting to turn, well, if you're using turkey, it turns kind of gray. It's not cute. If you're using beef, it goes from pink to like a dark brown. And that's what we want. So we're just kind of checking it out. Mine's about, I don't know, halfway cooked maybe. So just keep mixing it up. Good job, Mark. All right. The next thing we're going to get ready is our beans. So go ahead and bring your cans over if you don't have them yet. You need pinto beans or black beans. Oh no, what did I say on the thing? I said kidney, huh? Yeah. So I have pinto. Everyone should have pinto, and then either kidney or black beans. And then also tomatoes. We are not going to drain any of our beans because we need juice for chili. So you just need, oh, we were just getting them out. We need a half a teaspoon, a regular teaspoon, and a tablespoon. We're just getting them out, getting them ready. If you need a can opener for your cans, get that. Mine all have pop tops. I got lucky. All right, friends. Here's what's going to happen. We have not done the spice measurements yet. We're going to do that right now. So I'm going to start doing the spice measurements. I have them written down for you. I'm going to show you. And Jack is also going to put them in the chat for you. You can do them with me right now, no matter what stage your meat is in, because it's going to keep cooking. Or you can wait. It's up to you. But I'm going to do mine now. My meat is almost done. There's just a little bit of pink left, so I'm going to go ahead and do this now. So we're just working on spices. Jack, can you read that? It looked like I could read it when I wrote it, but now I'm worried. Jack's pretty good, though. A little. Okay, well, I'm going to read it out loud, too, okay? So we're going to start with our chili powder. Chili powder. We are going to do 2 teaspoons of chili powder. This is the thing that makes your chili spicy. So if you like spice, you can do a little more. If you don't want it too spicy, don't put as much. Chili powder, 2 teaspoons. All right. I'm going to rinse this off because I don't want to stick chili powder in my other seasonings. Okay. Ooh, Jack, I think you did it. You did good. Okay, now we're going to do cumin. For the cumin, we're going to do 1 tablespoon. Oh, that's a big spoon. Is that really right? A tablespoon? That feels like a ton. I'm not going to do a full tablespoon. That feels like a ton. I can always add it later. That feels crazy. Okay. Garlic powder, 1 teaspoon. Onion powder, 1 teaspoon. If you don't have garlic powder or onion powder, you can use minced garlic or fresh garlic or no garlic. It's fine. All right, and then last but not least is our cinnamon or our pumpkin pie spice. And you're just doing a half a teaspoon. I'm going to do half a teaspoon of each because I'm wild and wacky like that. The beans are in the can. The beans are in the can. I'm putting the spices in with the meat and the onions and the peppers. Good. Once you get all these in there, oh, and the salt and pepper is just a little sprinkle. The only reason I remembered is because it was still sitting here. Then you're going to mix all that up. So let me go over the list again, shall we, just in case? Chili powder, 2 teaspoons. Cumin, 1 tablespoon, which looks like a ton, so I did not do that much. I did a little less. But cumin is also delicious, so. Then we did garlic powder, 1 teaspoon. Onion powder, 1 teaspoon. And cinnamon or pumpkin pie spice was half a teaspoon. And you're going to mix all that up. We don't need these anymore. The tablespoon we're going to need again, so that's it. All right, friends. if you're with me, let's do the next step. If you're not with me, we'll get you caught up. All we're gonna do is dump in our beans and our tomatoes with all the juices. We gotta get these in there so our stuff doesn't get dry. So after you get the spices in, you just stir them up. Now we're putting in 2 cans of beans and a giant can of tomatoes. I have to do 2 cans because that's what I have. I couldn't find a big can. Well, because I wanted fire roasted. So get all these beans in here. 2 cans of beans. All the juices. And tomatoes. I'm wondering if we're going to have to add some water. We'll see. Oh, these tomatoes look so good. Get out, tomato. I see you. Once you get your beans in there, tomatoes in there, give them a stir. You guys, we are seriously almost done. We're just gonna let it sit. Oh, that looks pretty juicy. Maybe we'll be fine. Oh, it smells so good. And then we also have to get our pumpkin in there. I'm gonna leave 1 can out in case I need to add some water. just in case, not like I need a can to do that, but just in case. So recap, in this pot is onions, peppers if you're using them, meat, the list of spices, which is also in the chat, 2 kinds of beans, tomatoes, and now we gotta get our pumpkin. I wanna shake it. I need a can opener for this baby. All right. So you're supposed to be using a 15-ounce can of pumpkin, which my store didn't have. Nice, Tess. You've done good. So I had to get a big King Daddy. So now I'm gonna have to make something pumpkin-y. Oh well. So get your whole can in there. I'm doing half. Because I had to get big. That'll work. We're going to mix this up. And that's it, you guys. You believe it? It just has to sit. Marinate. The spoon is just kind of funny. Okay. Let me get back to my big spatula here. Get in there, pumpkin. Smells so harvesty. All right, looking good. How we looking, friends? Everything's in now. Everything's in unless you're doing the toppings, but those are obviously toppings. I know, isn't it cool? It smells like, it does. It smells like smoked baked beans. So once you get everything in there, we're gonna turn the burner all the way down to low and put the lid on. And just let her cook. That's it. I don't think I need liquid. I think I am good. Good, good, good. So never mind if you can. I'm just gonna clean up a little bit. Wait for questions. Let me know you're done. And then we will move on for our lovely little dessert snack. I'm gonna put all these spices away. So much. Where's it go? All right. D for done. You got it, Tess. You got it, Andrea. Or C for chili. L for lid. Don't. Too many letters. I'll get so confused. If you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. But hopefully, you guys are all just getting our cans open, getting them done. Of course you did, Andrea. And then we'll move on. It's not even been an hour. Who are we? Who the heck are we? Whoa. Stay. Okay. All right, friends, let's see how we're doing. Let us see. Yes, the tomatoes are in too. Tomatoes, beans, pumpkin, everything's in the pot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice. You guys are good. Yay, we're doing so good. 9, 10. You guys are awesome. I don't even feel like I really need to even set a timer because it doesn't even matter. It's so easy. $11. You guys are good. If you're done, put your spices away. The only measuring spoon we're going to need now is a tablespoon. So you can put your other tablespoon or your other measuring spoons away and just rinse off your tablespoon because it had cumin in it. Gross. That's the only thing you're going to need that we had out so far. You guys are awesome. Let me count again. I have lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. You guys are awesome. Nice work, everybody. This might be our easiest one yet. Nice. I think we're good. Oh, I have bean juice on my cutting board. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. If you guys have like stuff you need to wipe up, do it now. All right. We're just gonna wait for a couple more, I think, unless you guys don't need me to. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna start babbling though about our dessert we're gonna make. It's not really dessert, it's more of a snack, but also it's desserty. It's lovely. So if you like to eat healthy, or if you want to try to eat healthier, this is a great, great, great thing to make. It's called chia pudding, which you already know because I told you. It's called chia pudding. We're just gonna make it Halloweeny because it's fun. But chia pudding is a great replacement for yogurt. Yogurt has a ton of added sugar, a ton, like sometimes more than a candy bar, you guys. It's crazy. And a chia pudding is fat-free, non-dairy. Chia seeds are so good for you. They help with your digestion. They give you energy. They help you lose weight. They make you feel full. Chia seeds are just like where it's at. You're just watching. That's fine, but you're going to want to make one later. I'm just telling you. So that's fine. So here's what we're going to do for chia seeds, chia puddings. I just want to make sure what's ready. Is anybody not ready? That's what I want to know. I wish it can cure. Yeah, I know. I wish it could too. They're really good for you though. And actually eating healthy is really, really good for migraines. Does anybody need me to wait? Someone say wait if you need me to wait. Otherwise, I'm going to go. All right, we're going to go. So here's how we're going to do this, friends. We're going to do it where each serving that you're making is going to go in its own dish. So you can either use a jar or you can use a container. I think I'm going to use small bowls. I think. Is that true? Well, there's only one in there. Let's see what's in my cupboard. I'm going to use these. These will be great. So you're going to want a little container or a little bowl. It doesn't have to be gigantic for every person that you're serving. So I'm just making 2. So that's what I have. So get your containers for however many people you have. I know some of you are 1. Some of you are like 8. So get the containers that you need. You can even use like clear cups. Let's see, what did I put on the list? Oh, yeah, you can even use, that's brilliant. I said that the other day. That's so brilliant. You can use glasses. Like it's fun to do it clear because that's what I'm going to do. Because we're going to make it spooky. Here's a jar. I want another one. Let's see. Well, whatever. I'll make one really cute and one not. Okay. Containers ready? We're going to get our ingredients out. We need chia seeds. I just happen to have a ton because I use them all the time. They're so good for you. This is like a superfood, you guys. And then we need non-dairy milk. So I'm going to use almond milk because it's what I like. Almond milk. And then for our frozen berries, we're actually going to do that. We're going to get them ready. If you don't have any what, Tommy? You got to be more specific, friends. For the frozen berries, we're actually going to put them in the microwave a little bit. So I'm going to get a couple bowls out for those. This is like dishes heavy right here. It's going to be great though. It's Halloween. It's got to be cute. So I'm going to get a bowl for my blueberries and a bowl for my strawberries. You don't have to do both. Strawberries are the one because that's bloody. If you don't have chia seeds, then honestly, it's not going to work. It's just going to be milk in a bowl. So if you don't have chia seeds, you'll just have to watch. If you don't want to watch, to be honest with the rest of you, if anyone's not making this, that's what I want to know. I want to know who's making this. So if you're making dessert, give me an H for Halloween so I know. The rest of you, you're welcome to stay and watch. This is very, very cool. Or you can go wait for your dinner to be done, but you can go because once dinner's done, we're done. And just top it with what you want. Look at all these people making dessert. Yay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Perfect. Good. 7. Yay. You guys are fun. Good, good, good. You'll love it. Okay. So let's review. We have our clear containers for this is our serving, right? We have bowls for berries. That's okay, good. We have a tablespoon. We have chia seeds. And we have our almond milk or our non-dairy milk. So what we're going to do first is we're going to put our berries in these bowls so that they can start defrosting. And how much you use is kind of up to you. I'll show you what my plan is. Let me get my berries. We use a lot of berries in my house. We make smoothies every day around here. So the strawberry is the most important part because it's Halloween. That's the blood. So, but I'm thinking like, my strawberries are gigantic. I'm thinking, thank you, Jack, you're the best. I don't know, 5 or 6 berries per person or something. I don't know. I'm just gonna put some in this bowl. It's not that important. It's just to have some berries. So, I don't know, little pile of berries. I'm gonna take some of these big ones out and put some little ones in. These are nuts. These are gigantor. Okay, so there's 2 of us. I'm gonna do like that. And the blueberries, these are optional. I'm just gonna do a couple, a little bit. You guys should see the recipe I typed up. It's just like, a couple. A little bit. No. I don't know. Little pile of blueberries. Okay. Oh, wait. Forgot my strawberries. I'm going to put these back in the freezer. All right. Doing good? So now what we're going to do is we're going to put the berries in the microwave to kind of defrost them, melt them a little bit, whatever. It says 2 to 3 minutes. And then we're going to let them cool. So we're just going to do this and then set it aside. So I'm going to do one at a time, because why not? I'm going to do my strawberries first, and because they're huge, I'm going to do 3 minutes and let them go. So, if you're catching up, let's review, shall we? Clear containers for serving, for creating. Bowl of berries, strawberries in the microwave, blueberries are right here. Chia seeds, I should put this lid on because I'm going to knock this down and I'm going to be really sad. I'd be so sad. Chia seeds, non-dairy milk. Oh, I can get this ready. And that's what's happening. We're melting some berries in the microwave. Well, I guess not melting. That's a really weird word. We're cooking. I'm going to write so neat, Jack. Thanks, Ryan. Okay. The only other thing we need to get out while we're cooking our strawberries is a half cup, a measuring cup, half cup measuring cup. And technically these are the liquid kind, my friends. These are for liquid. These other kinds are more for like your flour, sugar, whatever, but either one is fine. You want a half a cup. A minute to go. How are we doing? Everybody good? I just want to look at my chili. Oh my goodness. We should have made cornbread, you guys. Smells good. Smells good in there. You got the berries in a bowl. Good, Mark. So the strawberries, you want to cook your strawberries for 2 or 3 minutes. Just do 3. So that they get not frozen. Defrosted. Thawed. Vocabulary, Jen. It's good. Oh, the other thing we're going to want is a fork. You are making cornbread, Tony. You're smart. You are smart. Oh, of you guys are making cornbread. That is my sign holder, Philip. You guys are so smart. Good job. So we're gonna need a little fork to stir these with. I like a fork. So while we're waiting on strawberries, get yourself a fork. This might be hot. That is a mush. Oh, it smells so good. I'm just gonna set it aside, put my blueberries in. Because I have less blueberries, I'm not gonna cook them that long. Those are cray. I'm gonna do just 2 minutes for my blueberries. Oh, the strawberries, man. Woo! Smells good. I'm kind of jealous you guys make cornbread. I mean, I'm happy for you. All right. Everybody's cooking berries out there? The rest of this is just so magical, so easy. And I'm going to give you guys a ton of variations because these are really good to make. Like the night before, you can make them and then have them for breakfast. You can have them for a snack. You can have them for anything. They're quite filling. Phil, my husband, works construction, and he used to take these for his little morning snack, and they'd fill them up till lunchtime, no problem. So they're really good for you. Give you energy, makes you feel full, helps you digest your food, all the things. And you can top them with anything. We're going to do, bloody berries because it's Halloween. But you can top them with bananas, granola, peaches, fresh fruit, apples and cinnamon. What else? Peanut butter. You can do peanut butter and chocolate chips. We haven't done it yet, Matthew. We've done no measuring yet. There's pacing going on right here. That's what I'm staring at. All right, friends. Let me know if when your berries are done. Give me a B for berries, and we'll start measuring. I have 15 seconds, so I'm not ready myself. Mm-hmm. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Warm. Oh, these are so fun. It's like pancake syrup. Whew. Good. The avocado is for putting on top of your chili if you want to. Same with the sour cream. Same with the cilantro. Those are all like, if you want, when you eat your chili, you're just going to put it fresh on top of just your bowl. You don't put it in the pot. All right. So we got some beef or berries done already. That's awesome. Amber's done. Katina's done. Tess is done. Annie, Rolly. Nice. You guys are awesome. Good. I just want to remember who was making these with us. Matthew, Katina, Nikki, Donnie. Good. Yes, but you're for non-frozen strawberries, I almost feel like you should add a little water and put them in the microwave just for like a minute because you're going to smash them. And I think you want them juicy. So I think I would still cook them a little bit with some water because you want the juice. That's the blood. That's the best part for the Halloween version anyways. Schmirky's done. Good. You can put whatever you want on your chili. It's your chili. It's your house, your face. You gotta like it. If that makes you happy, go for it. All right, friends. I think we're gonna do this because we're gonna do it as many times as you need to for your house. We're gonna do each one separate. So there's our list of ingredients. It's so easy. So for each cup that you're making, each serving, you're gonna do a half a cup of your milk. Yeah, half a cup. Boop. If you're gonna make this for like breakfast, you would want to double it. But for just a little snack, this is perfect. A little dessert. Half a cup per container. Then we're going to do 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. Per container. Jack, did I cut big out of it? 2 tablespoons of chia seeds. 1. They're like, these little boogers have a life of their own. They start running. 2. And then you're just going to stir them up with a fork. Let me put my lid on so I don't make a mess. You're going to stir them with a fork, and you kind of got to whip them. Let me get the door. Fine. So you kind of got to whip them, and you got to stir your chias all the way in. And what's going to happen in a few minutes?
Bye.
Bye. I love you. Thank you.
Welcome.
Bye. So you're just going to stir them all the way in there. And we're going to set them down, and we're going to let some magic happen. So give them a little stir. Do your next container. You can tell already, my second container, they were already clumpy. So the goal is no clumpy. This jar is gigantic. I guess I didn't need this big old jar. Get them all the way in there. All right, pardon. Okay. My poor cat just got his little tail shut in the door. Okay. Now with my first one, you guys can see through the jar. See how they're settling at the bottom like that? That's what we're going to stop. We're going to let them do that for a minute, and then we're going to stir them again. The chia seeds soak up the milk, and they get thicker, like kind of like not really tapiocas, but that's what I'm going to say, even though that's not right. But they get thicker. So you want to give them another stir. Okay, I'm going to go back to the other one. See how they separate and they settle in the bottom? And then give them a little stir. All your batches. And then we're going to let them sit for a sec. So I've stirred each one twice now. Now I'm going to go put my milk away, because I don't need it. And clean up a little bit here. Put my measuring cup away. And come back and look at these babies. So it's not as bad this time. See, it's not as separated, but I'm still going to let it sit for a few more minutes. This is kind of one of those things where, like, at night when I'm cleaning up the kitchen, if I want to make these, I like do this, and then I do some dishes, and then I come back and I stir it, and I do some more dishes, and I come back and I stir it. It takes about like 5-ish minutes, and you just let them sit for a little bit and come back. But then once you're all mixed up, they just go. They're good. So, it makes me want to do the dishes. Put my chia seeds away. I don't know if anyone still needs that, but I'll leave it there just in case. All right. I'm going to give it another little stir because I can. They start to get thick. So fun. Get off of those seeds. And if you make this again, if you like it, which I hope you do, and if you have chia seeds now, this is a good way to use them. Oh, you guys, if you have chia seeds now and you wonder what the heck am I going to do with these chia seeds, throw them in a smoothie When you make muffins, throw them in your muffins. You can put them in on a salad. They don't really have any flavor, but they're really, really good for you. Okay. We've had 3 stirs now. Chia seeds all over me. So I'm going to put them in the fridge for a little bit. We'll put them in the fridge and we're going to work on our berries. You can see they're not separating anymore, so it's kind of fun. Very good. And all we really have to do with our berries is smash them. I can hear my pigeon outside. All right, friends, so once your berries are in the, or your chias are in the fridge, you're just gonna take that same fork and just smash up these berries so it looks more like guts. Because it's Halloween. Guts, guts, guts. Okay, blueberries looking good. I'm gonna rinse it if I want to. And now I'm gonna smash my strawberries. And with the strawberries, you want them to be chunky. You don't want it to be like puree because you want it to look like blood and guts. Hopefully that doesn't gross you out. If it grosses you out, you wouldn't be making a Halloween dessert, probably though. So mine just looks like this. Just like mush. Strawberry mush. So, Donnie, this is why I was saying you might want to mix some water in with yours and maybe cook them a little bit. You may even want to throw them in a pan on the, well, yeah, either the microwave or a pan on the stove so that you get smushy. Smushy, mushy. That's it, you guys. Then we just put it on there. It's so easy. The reason I talked about possibly doing this at the beginning was because the longer the chia seed, the puddings are in the fridge, the thicker it'll get. Sorry, I'm just like reading my thing. Okay. Anyways, so the longer they're in the fridge, the thicker they'll get. But I'm going to grab one just to show you. Rinse off my fork again. Okay. I'm going to give it another stir. So see how they're staying floaty now? That's what you want. So if I was you, what I would do is leave these in your fridge until after you eat your din din and then put them together. I would not, don't do it now because it'll just be better the thicker it gets. So you're going to want to drizzle some blueberries in there. Oh, that is so great. Drizzle some blueberries. And then put your bloody guts on. If you can get it around the outside, that'd be fun, but that is so gnarly. Get out. I'm like, if you can get it on the outside, you'll get to see it dripping in. But on the inside, it looks bloody. That's funny. It'll probably stay on top better after it's been in the fridge for a while. So that's it, you guys. Then they just get a little thick and you're ready to eat them. That's it. And so if you make these in the future, you put the lid on, put them in the fridge, and honestly, like I said, you would almost want to double it. You're welcome, Miss Amber. Put them in the fridge overnight, and then in the morning, cut some fruit up, put it on there, put some cinnamon, put some whatever, and then it's delicious. It's delicious. So I think that's almost it, you guys. My chili looks so good. This will feed you for a bit. This will freeze very nicely too, you guys. So if you have a ton of leftovers and you don't want to eat it for the next 2 to 5 days because there's only a couple of you in your house, freeze it. Bust it out on Halloween. Pumpkin chili, baby. Woo! It was really good. Really, really good. So that's it, you guys. You're welcome, Tess. That's it. So if you guys want to, like I said, the toppings for your chili are sour cream. You can do cheese. If you have cilantro, avocado, whatever you like. If there's something you want me to show, if you want me to show you how to cut up an avocado, I'm happy to. I have one that I'm going to use. So if you want me to show you that, I can. If you have questions about your Halloween, look, there's my blood's in there. My bloody chia pudding. If you have questions about your dessert, let me know. You're welcome, Miss Katina. But other than that, you guys, this was officially the fastest one ever. So what I need pictures. I need reviews. Did you like it? Let me know if you like it when you taste it. Send me pictures of you, not just your food. I have my own food. Send me pictures of you. And that's it. You guys are so welcome. I'm so glad you joined me tonight. I don't know what is going on with my silly computer. So that's it, friends. Yeah, all the pictures, and I need to know if you liked your dinner. Hopefully you liked it. We've had a good streak. Almost everything has turned out pretty darn good. So thank you, everybody.